Abigail from Zoomy Rabbits, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about some ways you can save money with a pet rabbit. Having a pet rabbit or any pet of any sort, there are some things that you can't, you can't not get, like food. You have to get that, like a very obvious statement, but you have to get food, and getting high quality food is something you want to get for your dog, so that you're getting good quality food for their health and all those things, and everything you need to get piles up. And then there are some things that it piles up, and you sometimes go off budget, and that's kind of hard, but there are some ways you can save money with pets so that you don't go off budget, and I'm going to be sharing those tips in this video. Really quick, if you are new on this channel, we do informational videos and sometimes cute videos and really fun videos. So that's kind of about rabbits. So that's kind of thing you're interested in, go click the subscribe button and comment down below that you're new. And yeah, so let's get right into the video. The first thing is to use your own treats instead of going to the store and buying treats. Just getting it simply from your fridge, just getting a apple from the fridge or some pineapple from the fridge instead of going to the store and paying extra for some other rabbit treat. Just getting an apple, banana, pineapple, something like that, dried papaya or something like that, and just using what you already have instead of going to the store and getting some other treats, because obviously you can have this in your home and you're obviously gonna have to buy it at some point, but instead of for yourself, but instead of getting extra for your rabbit, you can choose what you already have in your home, and that's gonna save you money instead of getting extra treats, because rabbits they just love what kind of fruits, veggies, carrots that you already have in your fridge. That's gonna save you money. Just make sure that you're getting something safe for your rabbit. You never want to pull out something, give a treat that's not safe for your rabbit. So just if you're a rabbit owner, you really know safe treats, but just make sure what you're grabbing is a safe treat for your rabbit. Next is reusing egg cartons, and there are a few things you have to make sure when you do this, and one of those things are make sure that they're not foam or plastic. Make sure they're the cardboard kinds. Also, make sure there's not egg in there, and here's how you're gonna do it. So you're gonna chop up the top, because often the top will have ink on it and you don't want your rabbit ingesting ink. And then you're gonna look in it. If there's egg in it, you don't want to use that. But if you look in it and there's not egg, then it's most likely fine, but sometimes there's little bits of egg that you can't see. So you washed it, but even then, there's sometimes things that you can't see. What you do is you put it in the microwave, and that's gonna kill off all the eggs. So you have no worries about your rabbit chewing or eating egg, because that microwave is gonna kill off all of the egg, and if you can't see it. Now, if you can see the egg, then you don't wanna use it, but sometimes there's that you can't see, and that's usually really small, but you put it in the microwave, then it's gonna kill off all the eggs, so you have no worries of egg being on it. So just make sure you cut off the top and make sure it's not plastic or foam kind. And this is really fun because, well, rabbits usually just like chewing cardboardy material, but usually what I use it for is occasionally to use an interactive activity. Is instead of just feeding off a plate like you usually do, I'll put pellets in the little egg slots, and they can get them out if they literally go crazy, or veggies, stuff them in those little things in the egg cartons at the And if they go crazy, it's just like a different way you can do occasionally instead of feeding it off a plate. And this is a way you can save money because it's like a homemade toy. And homemade toys are, you know, you can have egg cartons in your fridge, you probably. And so it's a really, you know, free way to do it. And rabbits love them. Okay, third is to reuse cardboard boxes. There's a few things you have to keep in mind is that the cardboard box doesn't have any tape on it, so usually cardboard box will have like the shipping label on it. If you like say you are using it from a box you ordered something in, then what you do is you will just kind of take off, like peel off. It's a very tedious act, but if you want to use it, then you can just peel off the shipping label and make sure there's no tape on it because rats can't eat tape. So yeah, and also no ink. Sometimes it's kind of hard, but there are packages that you can like get without ink on it. Something that I would recommend is going to a store and just getting a plain cardboard box, but again, doing that isn't free. So if you can just get the cardboard box, if you order a cardboard box and doesn't have any ink on it and you rip off the tape and the like packaging label, then it should be good. And you can use cardboard boxes for many things, usually hidey houses or like little homemade castles. And these are something that's super useful, and it's just like, you can make them cute if you want. And it's just like a little homemade hidey house, and that saves you a lot of money instead of going, you know, to Amazon and getting like a $20 hidey house. And the rabbits usually will chew this, keep in mind. So it's not going to last as long as something that maybe isn't made out of cardboard or some other material that's not chewable. But if you want to use this, just keep in mind that they're going to chew it, and there's a few like things you have to do, but it's a really cheap way to do it. And whether you go to the store and buy a cardboard box, which is usually $1, $2, $3 depending on where you live, or getting something that you already ordered something in, and it's something that's going to be cheap or free. Next is don't buy a cage. Cages, like pet store cages or hutches, can go from $90, $100, and those are super expensive, and that's gonna like blow that budget off. So not buying a cage is gonna save you money, because playpens usually go from $20 to $30, whereas cages usually go from $90 to $100. Or you can keep your rabbit in a room, which you don't have to even pay for an enclosure, or free roam your rabbit, whatever's best for you, a pen, a room, or a free roaming your rabbit, whatever's best. But either one, it's a lot cheaper than cage, and also a lot of cages are way too small for the rabbit itself, and so it's honestly better for your rabbit as well, but it's also going to save you a ton of money, whether you're buying a pen, putting your rabbit in a room, or you're free roaming your rabbit. Either one of those is going to save you way more money than buying a cage, and it's way better for your rabbit. The next one is taking care of your bunny's food. Sounds super weird, like, what do you mean by taking care of my bunny's food? And that means like taking care of the veggies, like putting paper towels around them to make sure they don't go bad as fast. Because once they go bad, you have to go back to the store and buy more, and that's gonna cost more, and also it's gonna waste a bunch of veggies. So like wrapping them in paper towels and then putting them in bags is gonna make it so they don't go bad as fast. Or if you want to be more eco-friendly, you can get like a veggie bag, put them in there. And then like with your rabbit's hay, keeping it as dry as possible area, out of sunlight, and stuff like that. And because if you aren't taking care, it sounds so weird, but if you aren't taking care of your bunny's food, then it's gonna go, you know, bad faster. And so then you're gonna have to buy it more frequently, which is obviously gonna cost more. So just taking care of your bunny's stuff is gonna help. Another one is like when you're getting a rabbit, adopting instead of getting it from like a breeder or a pet store, because adopting costs a lot less than going to a pet store or a breeder, and also they're usually already spayed or neutered there, and so then you don't have to pay for that cost. And so adopting is going to cost a lot less, and this is if you are planning to get a rabbit. Then adopting is also going to cost a lot less. And I know people are like, but it's so much funner when they're a baby, and sure, you can watch them grow, but it's the exact, same, because that baby bunny is going to grow up and it's going to be the exact same, thing. It's not that much different for adopting a rabbit, and it's also going to cost a lot less if that's something you were looking into. It is going to cost a lot less because for some reason they cost a lot less at the shelter, and they're already spayed and neutered. And that was it for today's video. I hope this video helped you guys out with saving money with pet rabbits. If it did, then go subscribe and share. And also don't forget to go comment down below on any video requests. We love getting video requests, and so if you do have a video request, we might do it. So go comment down